Negativity around me, high frequency. I'm talking higher G-O-D, yeah. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking higher G-O-D. That rose quartz, that fluorite, crystal vision, intuition, foresight. Even my lucid dreams started getting more right. No, I waste more days and I live for more nights. I get high on life cause it feels more right, yeah. Tell me what's wrong from right. It's all connected, energy can never.
Well, hello, everybody. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. That's what the song say. Welcome to My Curvy Life, everybody. I bring you greetings from also my co-hosts, Miss Latanya and Lasanya Jones. They will be loving on you from the comment section on the group page and or the YouTube channel for this show, My Curvy Life. I want to thank you all for being a support, for bringing this year in with a bang. I appreciate you all. Gosh, you don't even know. God has been so good. The show is doing awesome. The show is doing awesome. It's growing and all types of things are going on. So I'm just thankful to God. I give him praise and glory for all of it. I have a special guest in the audience. I'm so happy to have her on the show. She's a sweetie pie. And she's going to be sharing today about her weight loss journey, y'all. You know, this is a sensitive subject. This is a life's journey. I ask everybody to please show respect in your comments. You know, it takes courage to be able to talk about things that we've had to endure and accomplish in life and overcome. So thank you guys. You are so great. I don't never have any problems with any disrespect, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you for being considerate to everybody. Thank you guys. Mary Kay Cosmetics, y'all. Mary Kay. Yes, I'm coming in about Mary Kay. So spring is coming. It is time. Y'all already know you're going to want to pull your feet out. You're going to want, soft skin. So let's get started right now. Also, Mary Kay covers body care, satin hands, satin lips. If you need some exfoliating going on in your skin and your hands department and lips department, come on, Mary Kay got you. We are the #1 skin selling brand in the United States of America, y'all. I just wanted to let you know that. So if you need any assistance, please come through and let me know. Also, homeless feed, y'all, coming up in April. It's moving fast. It's moving really fast. But we are having our 4th annual homeless feed at the Sienna Francis House. I will have that date for you. It will be the end of April. I'm going to tell you that now. I like to do it in April because that's my birthday and I like to give back and help those that are in need. So you already know if you want to support in that endeavor, in any capacity, let me know. All spots are available, okay? So thank you guys so much. Also, I'm still working on, and I believe I found the edifice that I want to have the Curve meet and greet. So we can all come together. You can, see what Curve is all about, have some hors d'oeuvres, a DJ, and just have a good time. And so I'm working on that. That will be probably toward the end of the year, like maybe October. I think that's a good month to have a meet and greet. So we'll go with that. So thank you guys again. So we have a lovely guest. Her name is Monica White Wynn. She is going to talk about her weight loss journey today, y'all. I'm so excited to hear about that. That seems to be can be a big struggle for a lot of people. She was born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska. She was raised by her father due to the passing of her mother when she was 4 years old. She went to college and she graduated from Creighton University, guys. She's been married for 37 years with 5 adorable kids and 4 lovely grandkids. She has lost weight from a size 24 and she now is at a size 10 to 12. So that is amazing weight loss, y'all. So I'm excited to let her into the show. And here we go. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, girl. We are in. We are in. I still hear the echo, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead on with the show. Hopefully it don't record in the show, girl. So I wanted to say welcome to my curvy life.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Um, it's exciting to have you on the show. I want to talk about. Let's just jump right in, girl. Weight loss, honey. Well, first of all, let's learn a little bit more about you because your bio was absolutely amazing, and you had so much to say, and I just couldn't say it all. So I'm gonna let you start out with it.
Life is amazing. I give all honor and glory to God. I had the privilege of being raised by a strong father, and when my father left off, my father in heaven picked up. And
Amen.
have the lovely privilege of teaching middle school science now, and the impact that you make is greater than you think. So you just keep shining your light, and you just be amazed at what happens around you. So I never thought I was overweight. Like I thought I was fine. But when I met my husband, I wore a size 7, 8, 9, 10. And somewhere along the way, we just started having children. Our children are adults now. They're in their 30s and 20s. My oldest is 32 and my youngest is 21. And when the youngest went away to college, we remodeled the bathroom. And I got
Yeah.
a full size mirror put in. And honestly, I looked in that mirror and I was like, who is that? Because in my little mind, I was still size 7, 8. My husband is strong. He's physically strong. So if he's moving me or hugging me, it wasn't with any extra energy because he's that strong. And so I always felt small in his arms. So he never complained about my weight. He never said any, he never made any complaints whatsoever. Nobody did. Not when I went to the doctors, not my friends, not my sisters. Nobody said much of nothing. A track coach that I worked with one time, we talked about this other girl, and she was planting seeds, but I didn't know it at the time. And she goes, Monica, look at this girl. And she showed me it on social media. She said she done lost 100 pounds. I said, dang, she killed that. But again, I didn't really think much of it. So when my kids went away, I was just in shock because for 30 years, all I did was take care of them, their needs, track, football, ballet, plays, student council, all these activities they did, cheerleading, you name it, they did it. And when they were gone, I was like, wow, what do I do now? And when I looked in that mirror, I didn't recognize me for a lot of reasons. So over time, I didn't realize it, but what I had done up here is I disregarded me. I put me to the back burner. I put me on the shelf. And when you let stuff sit on the shelf for 20 years, you stuff it. It's called stuffing. And so I really was like consoling myself with stuff I wasn't dealing with. So when I got desperate and I didn't know how to lose weight, I didn't know what to do, I decided I needed to get some help. I decided I didn't know where to start. So I started at the Metabolic Research Center and they took a picture of me when I first came in. I thought I was cute with my little red outfit on. I, I don't have low self-esteem or think less of myself. Whether I was 267 pounds or 167 pounds,
Hmm.
I thought I was all that like most of the people I know. But I tell you what was disturbing to me now is all the doctor visits that I went to because I didn't complain or say something about my weight. They didn't say something to me. And
Mm.
when I lost the weight and I talked to the medical providers about it, they would be like, oh my God, how did you do that? That's good. Your cholesterol is down now. You're no longer pre-diabetic. Your blood work is great. And I was like, well, how come you didn't like bring to my forethought, like, this is a problem. Morbid obesity is not healthy for me. But none of them, not one doctor I saw over the 30 some years ever said, hey, you ever think about losing weight? Or, and I don't know if it's some social misconceptions, or I don't know what it is. But once I got desperate and decided I wanted to lose weight, I started at the Metabolic Research Center. And the first thing
Hmm.
they had me do was write down everything I was eating every day. So everything I was putting in my mouth. And they were like, they would call me in and counsel me. I paid $99 for 6 weeks. And I thought that was affordable. Well, I didn't want to pay it, but I thought it was affordable. So
Right.
I paid it. So I sat down and I wrote down everything I eat. And then they taught me how to eat. You don't think you need to learn how to eat, but you do. Because you're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat. But I didn't know that. That's never been taught to me. When I was a kid, I wanted to be in the Clean Plate Club. Came up out of poverty. You eat everything on your plate. You might not get
Yes.
your next meal type stuff, but it's kind of a disservice to somebody who's going to go into morbid obesity to be eating everything on their plate. But I've learned from the little Asian people, the reason why they're so tiny, they got a rule that I like. And the rule is you eat till you're about 75 or 80% full, then you stop. I
Gotcha.
I never got that memo before. I didn't. You knew. So now I'll be sitting there eating, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm full. I'm not gonna keep eating. I'm gonna behave. I didn't know it was a thing. So when I sat down at the Metabolic Research, um, I wrote down everything I ate, and then they started teaching me what I should eat. 6 ounces of protein, which is a meat. So that's like a chicken breast that fills the palm of your hand. 4 ounces of a vegetable. You can have 6 ounces if it's raw, 4 ounces if it's cooked. And then 2 ounces of a potato. 2 ounces is like 2 bites. Please believe me, I had a bad attitude about that. I'm from Nebraska. We eat potatoes. And you do better off if you switch your yellow potato or russet potato for sweet potato, right? So I didn't want to follow the rules, but I figured I'd fail so much. What could I lose by trying to do what they told me? I was skeptical because I'm always trying to adapt what they tell me because there's just such a history in this country of getting information and it ain't correct. So I was real
Right.
skeptical, but I didn't have no. I was desperate and I have nothing to lose. So I did it every day. 6 ounces of meat, 4 ounces of a vegetable, 2 ounces of sweet potato. And then they was like, you teach yourself these rules. So you make them like unconscious. Because I unconsciously gained weight. So I knew that eventually I'd have to unconsciously lose weight. But I had to bring it to my conscious so I could figure out what I was doing wrong. Because I didn't know. I didn't know I was doing something wrong. I mean, you sit down, you eat, you hungry, you eat, you done, you do. But it's more complicated than that for somebody who has issues with food. So this is how I began to hit that thing. So I thought after, I don't know, about 6 weeks, I was like, God, this is a lot of meat. Like I love food. I love meat. But really all I was doing was meats, fruits, and vegetables. All that processed food, it was gone. No more dairy, no more cheese, no more pasta. And I'm 53 years old. So the older you get, the more those sticky foods stick to you like glue. And that's the pastas, the milk, the dairies. They process the Cheez-Its, the cereals, the like so much food is like so man-made and processed, like you don't even know. But when I started just doing the stuff that God put on the earth, meats, fruits, and vegetables,
Hmm.
baby,
Hmm.
that weight came off like fat. So in a
Let
year
me
and a
ask.
half, I lost 100 pounds.
Wow. Let me ask you something. Because a lot of times, a lot of people who try to lose weight or want to lose weight, it starts up here first,
That's
correct?
what I'm telling you about the notebook and making me go through that 6 weeks of counseling for $99. So,
Okay.
so we think if we put a little piece of candy, what's one little candy gonna do? Okay, sugar makes you gain weight. When you get rid of sugar, that weight come off of you like nobody's business. I was 267. I'm only 5'2" and 3/4. Almost made the 5'3". Okay, so that sugar is a big problem. So once I cut out. So me, a lot of people can do stuff in increments. Not me. So I had to get rid of it all for a while. So for that first year and a half, I just got rid of all the stuff that was no good. So I literally divorced food and had conversations with it. Macaroni and cheese, I might call it a B word. You didn't treated me bad. This relationship's over. We not even flirting, dating. We over. So my sister caught me doing that one day, and she said, "Monica, why are you talking to your food?" I said, "I'm breaking up with it because we had a bad
Oh, I
relationship,
love
and I
it.
need a new relationship."
I love it, girl. I love that. That's all right there.
So now,
So,
now that I've got some discipline, I flirt with macaroni and cheese during Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then we break up again. That's it.
well, of course,
Okay. So
it's
I can
called those
have some, but I
moments.
don't need you like that on no regular because you stick to me like glue and make everything else stick. So, bye bye with you.
I wanted to take a break right here and I did something today off of the pictures that you sent me because I wanted everybody to see exactly, what you have accomplished in your weight loss. And I'm going to play it right here.
Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good just to be? Don't it feel good just to be, just to be in God's hands? Don't it feel good in God's hands? Knowing that you're standing in God's hands. Oh.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's that's awesome. So tell me, how did you just feel looking at that picture? How did it make you feel looking at those photos?
Well, you know what? When I was deciding if I wanted to post that or not, it always was disappointing to me. Like I seen people after, but they never wanted to show they before. But it's such a reward to see. I started out like you remember Violet in the
I lost her. Come back to me, Monica. I tell you, these technical difficulties, ooh wee, boy.
okay. So
Okay.
you remember Violet in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? She blew up
Yeah.
like a little Oompa Loompa. I felt like a little red Oompa Loompa in that picture, but I worked hard.
Girl, not a
I
Oompa
worked
Loompa.
Oompa Loompa. I did. Every time I see it, I be like Oompa 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 Dee Doo. I have a
They,
story
ah,
to tell you.
Oompa Loompa. Oh, remember that?
Hey, I was rocking all that. My big daddy picked me up when I was
Ah,
267 or 167.
I know that's right, girl.
Which is
So
probably why it took me so long to even think I needed to work on it. But when
I
my
feel
when I was diagnosed pre-diabetic, my cholesterol was high. I couldn't get out on the floor and play with my grandkids. I was like, no, 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 no. And so I started talking to one of my black friends that's a doctor, and she said, Monica, now that you see all that weight loss, it was with no exercise. Let me say it again. No exercise, no exercise, no exercise. Everything you put in your mouth matters. But after you lose the weight, once you want to tone up and stuff, you got to exercise on the regular. You got to walk, you got to lift weights. My husband helped me lift weights. I didn't want to lift weights. I wanted to cry. I didn't want to get up. He kept encouraging me to lift weights. He encouraged me to lift weights long before I even started losing weight. So I finally started listening. I stopped being hard headed. And I started out with 3 pound weights, then 5 pound weights, then 10 pound weights, then 12 pound weights. Now I consistently can do 20 pound weights. You know what, baby? I ain't did no push up or sit up since middle school.
oh wow.
And when I started exercising, because my friend that's a doctor gave me, it's called Beachbody. And
Ah,
there's a bunch of men and women that get on there every day in my own home, so I ain't got to look all crazy. Whether I was big or small, I started doing it. I just started doing it. And I just kept doing it. And every day for 30 minutes. And even if wasn't doing what they was doing, I was just doing it. I was just moving.
right.
And so as I got stronger, I could do one push up and then 10. Now I can do 25 push ups in a row.
You go, girl.
I can
Now
push my
that's
whole
hard.
body around. I
That's
used to
hard.
I used to be my younger kids' track coach, and I told them what to do. Now they coach me. I can run the hills up in Nathan Hill. I can run 200s and 400s and 800 sprints. Not fast like them, but I'm running.
I know that's right. I
I'm
know that's
running.
right. Well,
And I'm happy and I'm not tired and I feel good and I'm energetic. I'm not sleeping all the time. And I want to serve more. I do want to show you at first when they changed my diet, they also gave me these protein drinks. And they simple and they can carry with you. This is apple. They got blue raspberry and they taste like the Kool-Aid we grew up on. Ain't no sugar. So just one of them is 15 grams of protein. So just like
oh
that 6 ounce
wow.
of chicken, I don't have time to eat a 6 ounce chicken when I'm teaching because I teach back to back to back. But I can drink and it's the same as a 6 ounce chicken.
Where do you get those at?
So the Metabolic Research Center is right there at the same plaza where the Social Security office is. You know the
Okay.
Social Security office off 108th and Old Maple Road, off
Yes.
108th and Dodge.
Yes.
So they come in a box like this, and you can see the
Okay.
calories and stuff on there. How many calories is it? You
Girl, I
see
get
it?
80. 80
80
calories.
calories. That's right. And do
And I
you
see a
see
bunch
that
of
the
zeros,
zeros ain't
and
nothing in
some
it?
ones.
Just 15 grams of straight pure protein. So in order to lose weight, your protein is high and your carbs are low. The carbs is 4 grams. But you know, me and you, people who like to eat food, you need snacks. So they give you some. So this one's 110 grams. And it's
Now what is that?
zesty nacho chips. I can't eat my corn chips. I can't eat my Doritos, but I can still have chips. It's a bag of chips. And this thing got 12 grams of protein and only 17 grams of carbs. So you change what you're doing. You can still have some stuff you like. And then you got a protein bar. So a whole meal is for real. Like you know how you eat 3 meals a day? You have to eat more. I was exhausted from eating. When you know how you eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? To
Yes.
lose weight, your metabolism is so slow, you got to speed it up. You have to eat 6 times a day. But look how small. So one bar and one drink, you pour this in water, it's 30 grams of protein. But you got to eat 6 times a day. So if I do this 3 times a day and then do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then that weight just fell off. It just fell off.
So let me ask you this. Did you feel hungry
No, I
in
was
bet-
stuffed. I had to force myself to eat. I didn't want to eat. I was sick of food. I was mad because I couldn't believe I had to eat so much to lose weight. It's crazy. Like my
Wow.
mind can't handle that. Like that don't make no sense to me. Because what was happening was I was not eating all day and then late in the evening when I get home, which is what a lot of people do.
Gotcha.
But if you got a fast metabolism, you can get away with it. I don't. Mine moves like a turtle. So once I started eating consistently at the same time every day on time, my body started processing and moving stuff through. And the biggest thing was water. Oh my God. Sometimes we think we're hungry, we just thirsty. So when I was 200 pounds, I had to drink 100 ounces of water, which is 5 bottled waters all day long. It was exhausting trying to drink all that water, but it
I am
worked. I was never hungry and I lost so much weight. You got to drink a lot of water. My skin
let me
got
tell you,
better. My health got better. Got to
I'm
drink a
having
lot
tr-
of water.
I'm having trouble with the water thing. I'm gonna be honest. If there was a cup of Kool-Aid and a cup of water sitting by each other, I'm gonna go for the
Did
Kool-Aid.
I just solve it for
Okay.
you? Because look, this is blue raspberry. Would you drink it? Yes, you would. This is apple, peach mango, kiwi strawberry. That sound like what you want to drink? And see, they
Yeah.
flavored it, but this is a whole meal, not just a drink. And I can drink all
Oh,
day long. So all day long, when I don't have time to sit down and eat, I'm doing a salted
that's
caramel.
amazing. I
It's
definitely
called
need
a
some of.
salted caramel. It's got pretzels in here and like Rice Krispie, and it tastes all sweet like I'm getting some candy. Ain't got a lick of sugar in it, and
I
that's a whole
girl,
meal,
and you get all these products from that center called what do you
right?
call it?
So one box is the Metabolic Research Center.
Okay, Metabolic Research
And you
Center.
can go online and order it. So you can just do the program and do the 6 weeks for $99, right? So they could teach you how to stop doing stupid stuff and like learn how to eat properly, right? Because I didn't know. That I needed to learn that, but I figured it out. I got 3 degrees from Creighton, but I didn't know how to eat. Now, what kind of sense does that make? This was me, ain't no shame in it.
So
I can't
so
make it
let
up.
me let me be clear. So there you didn't have any kind of a surgery or anything of that nature. You just
No.
decided
And let me
and was
tell you
this
why I didn't. I have other health issues, like
okay.
I have high blood pressure. When you start doing that surgery stuff, it's a problem. I'm malignant hyperthermia, which means I can't take certain anesthetics. They give me the wrong anesthetic, I die, right?
Okay.
So I'm a red bander. So any of those surgeries and stuff, they were problematic. And then you got to realize I had 5 cesareans. You're only allowed 3 of them. Like I don't
Oh,
want to do no more surgery. All my kids was cut out. It took everything to recover each time as I got older and older. So talk about go under the wire or get cut. That was not an option for me, not never. Right.
wow.
But that first 100 pounds, that first 80 to 100 pounds, no exercise. It was all while we're putting in my mouth. So all y'all who don't want to exercise, good. Because that 100 pounds came with no exercise.
That's
After I lost the
amazing.
weight, after I lost the weight, I got stronger. Now I
That's
can
amazing.
lift 20-pound weights 15 times, 3 sets each. Now I can get down and do 25 push-ups and sit-ups and run a mile or run 2 miles or walk a mile. But all I did, even when I was losing 100, was walk every now and then. I needed to start moving slowly, but not fast because I couldn't. So all the thing I could control was what I was putting in my mouth.
So at any time during your journey, would you say that you had any kind of like a hard time at any point at the beginning
Yes.
or in the middle or at
Oh my
the end?
God. So
Or
when I
is it an
lost that
everyday
67
battle
pounds,
or
yeah, I lost that 67 pounds and I couldn't break 200. And I was like, I'm a woman who's 5'2". I don't need to be 200, nothing. And I was so freaking frustrated. So I talked to my friend who was a doctor and she's like, Monica, you did so good so far. Don't quit. She said, the reason why people quit, they don't talk to somebody and say, I'm struggling now. I lost 67 pounds. That's
okay.
a lot. And she was like, Monica, can you try this Ozempic? I'm going to give you an Ozempic sample. Why don't you just try it? Just do it for 3 weeks. I did it for 3 weeks. I broke that 200. Then I got to 190. It was just the motivation I needed. I didn't need to stay on it. I did it for 3 weeks. And so the week I was going to lose 1, 2, or 3 pounds, I would lose 5 to 7 pounds. Do you see how it helped me? Because I was getting like this, I want to quit type stuff. And when you quit, you done. You toast. Right? But I had failed so long, and I didn't want that failure no more. So I talked to my friend who was a doctor. She gave me an Ozempic sample, and she's like, keep going. She also gave me the beach body, and she said, now you got to add some exercise. Now you got to keep moving. So once I started moving and I added some exercise and I did the Ozempic for 3 weeks. So instead of losing 1 or 2 or 3 pounds like I was doing, I was losing 5 to 7 pounds. And that was the reward I needed. That was the encouragement I needed. So I kept with my program. So I had to take 5 of these a day. So in a box of seven comes in a box. It's $12. You waste that at McDonald's. So I had to keep telling myself, "You're worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it." So 5 boxes is what I need a week. It was $60. I can't afford $60 a week. We spend that on our hair.
Right.
So I understood. I had to change my thinking, you know.
So what would you tell someone who um is ready to go on this journey to lose weight for whatever reason? What would be
Okay.
something that you would
The
encourage
first
them
thing
to
I'm going to
do?
tell you is I'm so independent. With this, I was not independent. I needed the help. I needed the encouragement. I needed to talk. So I had an app with.
I'm losing you. Okay. Now I can't hear you. I can't hear you, baby cakes. Check your microphone. I can't hear you. Hopefully she'll be right back with us. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Maybe you off. I can't hear you. Push the Can you hear me? Make sure you didn't push your microphone off. Oh my God. That's okay. I can't hear you anymore. I don't know why. You can hear me? Oh my God. Oh God. I apologize, everybody. I can't hear my guests. I feel so bad. We were just in the middle of a good conversation. Lord Jesus. That's okay. We've done 30 minutes, and everything that you said has definitely been inspirational and inspiring. And I apologize for the technical difficulties, but please, everything she said has been amazing. And I'm appreciating all the snacks and the protein and the meal that she showed us. So if you guys are interested in anything that she is doing or has done to get to this point, I'm going to make sure she drops that in the My Curvy Life Facebook page so that we can get more involved with what she has going on. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm not sure what happened. All of a sudden you kept going out and now I can't hear you, but that's okay. Somebody needed to hear this show, and that's probably why this is acting out. But that's okay. If you all questions, I will forward to you, or if you want to join in on the My Curvy Life group page on Facebook, we would love to hear more of what you have to say. So we're going to go ahead and end the show right here. I apologize, guys, for the technical difficulties. Miss Monica is an inspiration. She looks amazing. And I'm just thankful to God for blessing her. And we can all be blessed in this sense. We just got to get our minds right, get our minds changed, y'all, and start making efforts. We got to make an effort. All right. And I'm sure that's what she did. She made an effort and she has accomplished her goals. So until next time, guys, on My Curvy Life, y'all be easy. See you on the next episode. We're going to dance on out of here. Hey.
Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D. Yeah. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D.